Hello, Booktube. This is Alan. I'm back again with the tag. This is the reading respective tag. Uh, Original tag is by Pauline, and I saw this on Steve Donahue's channel, but I haven't done this tag yet, and so I thought I would do it. But first, I want to tell you about two more books that NetGalley sent me that I requested, and the publishers were gracious enough to send me advanced copies. The first one is called The Book Collectors, a band of Syrian rebels and the stories that carry them through the war. This is by author is Delphine Marie, Miroui. This comes out 20th of October, and it's by publishers Farrar, Straus, and Giroux. The second one is A History of Magic, Witchcraft, and the Occult. This comes out the 18th of August, and it just says it's by DK, but it didn't give me a publisher name, so yeah, it's two more books. That's a total of 14 books that I have requested from NetGalley, and the publishers were gracious enough to send it to me. Now on to the reading respective tag. Prompt number 1. Which book you've read this year would you recommend and why? That's strange. There's only one question in the first prompt. That's weird. Recommend this year, would you recommend and why? That would be the Memoirs from Beyond the Grave by René de Chateaubriand. It gives you a total different perspective on the French Revolution from a different point of view, and it's a very good read. I really enjoyed it. And prompt number 2: which book have you read this year has taught you something new? That would be The Art of Biblical Narrative by Robert Alter. This is says in the back here that radically expanded our view of the Bible by recasting it as not only of human creation, but a work of literary art deserving to study criticism. In his seminal work, Alter describes how the Bibles, Hebrew Bibles, many authors use innovative literary styles and devices to tell one of the most revolutionary stories of all time, the revolution of a single God. And so this is a very good one. A lot of Christians and Protestants should read this one and be studied in their Sunday school classes. Prompt number 3. Which book you read this year came at the right time when you needed it? Well, actually, it didn't, but I'm going to go with N.T. Wright's The Day the Revolutionary Began. This is rediscovering the meaning of Jesus' crucifixion. It's very, very interesting work, and it gives you the whole perspective, a whole different view of the crucifixion of Jesus. Prompt number 4. What book have you read this year will stay with you for a long time? That would be the I don't see it at hand at the moment. Probably the Sword and Steel book with Ernest Junger. That story of the German soldier going through the war. That's it was very good. I really enjoyed it. Book prompt number 5. What book have you read this year expanded your reading horizons? Whether it be genre, or a theme, and an author. Well, back in March, they had March Mystery Madness, and I don't read any mystery books, but I decided to go ahead and read some mysteries, and I read 6 books, mystery books during March. One I did not like, The others I liked, Agatha Christie, the first time I ever read her. I read one of her novels, Murder on the Orient Express, and I read a short story by her. And also, I can't remember her name. Susan, I can't remember her name, but I remember Anna Perry. Anna Perry. I enjoyed that book, that mystery. So that's several. That's, expanding my horizons, getting into the mystery detective type style, which has been missing in my reading. Problem number 6, what bookish thing did you particularly enjoy purchasing and using this year? There's really hasn't been any bookish things that I can think of that I purchased this year. And not yet. This year's still not over. Some people wish it was, but yes, that's problem number 7. Who are some booktubers, subscribers, or other bookish friends that you enjoy get to know, either through comments or subscribers? There have been several. Sean Steadfast, Bill Rutenberg Library, Jason at Byways of Bookland. I really enjoyed their videos and making comments. It's very good. Problem number 8. What Booktube videos did you particularly enjoy this year? Well, I very much enjoyed the Sean Steadfast reading essays. That was good. It was nice. They were short, they were quick, and they're very entertaining. And his shelf tours are very good. Peg at the History Shelf, when she was talking about the different periodicals she gets. I enjoyed that. And I enjoyed Jason Harrington talking about the past, the history, about the Crusades, about the different things. And also I enjoyed I can't think of the one who had his grandparents were union leaders, started the unions, the AFL and the CIO. Really enjoyed hers. That was very fascinating. Problem number 9. Did you discover an all-time favorite book? That would be, yes, that would be, again, The Art of the Biblical Narrative by Robert Alter. This is an incredible book. And so it led me to buying his commentaries. I had one on the wisdom books. I got a couple of others up here, one on Psalms, one on Genesis. And I'm thinking about buying probably the whole set, like like the Mayberry Book Club has. That's a huge 3-volume thick thing. Yeah, it led me to buying the commentary. So, well, that's it. And I'm going to tag some people. Tag Emma Rosen. Tag Sean Steadfast. And anyone else that likes to do this reading respective tag. Well, thank you very much, Booktube, and have a good weekend.